Good evening, class. Today we're going to do Chapter 1, Lesson 1, Day 2. Our objective is that you can place fractions, decimals, and whole numbers on a number line. Once again, how do we compare fractions with common denominators? Well, let's say that we have the fractions 2/7, 1/7, and 6/7. The denominators are all the same. You put them in order from least to greatest based on the numerators. And our numerators are our top numbers. So 1/7, 2/7, 6/7. And then all you have to do then is represent them on a number line. 1/7, 2/7, and 6/7. Next up, comparing fractions of unlike denominators. The way I like to do this is I like to change the fractions, the decimals, by dividing the numerator by the denominator. And having a calculator makes this really easy. So you take 2, you take the numerator and you divide it by the denominator, and you get 0.33. 4 divided by 7 is 0.57, and 5 divided by 8 is 0.625. The other way that you could do this is you could find a common denominator for all those and make equivalent fractions, but I just feel that this is an easier method. And once again, then we place the decimals in order. So 0.33, 0.57, and 0.625. And then we replace those numbers with the fractions. So 2/6 is 0.33, which should be right about there on the number line. 4/7, which would be right about here. And 5/8, which should be right about there. How do you compare to decimals? I like to line up the numbers one above the other to compare. So you can see that I have my decimals lined up. Both numbers in the tens place are the same, so I'm going to move to the ones place. Both those numbers are the same, so I'm going to move to the tens place. 1 is bigger than 0. This makes the bottom number bigger, so it reads 45.09 is less than 45.19. How to compare a fraction to a decimal? Well, this is kind of like comparing an apple to an orange. So what you need to do is you either need to change the fraction to a decimal or the decimal to a fraction. I prefer to change the fraction to a decimal because once again, it's just an easy division problem with your calculator. 7 divided by 8 is 0.875. So the problem becomes 0.875 is less than or greater than 0.56. We can compare those numbers. We got a 0 and a 0 in the ones place. In the tens place, we have an 8 and a 5, so 0.875 is greater than 0.56, or 7/8 is greater than 0.56. Tomorrow in class, we're going to work on pages 15, 14 to 19, and page 15, 22 to 31. Bring your questions, and we will work through all these problems, and I will answer any questions that you have. Everybody have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow.